Well, the time has come to do the brakes. I actually sucked everything out of the master cylinder because we're going to do a complete brake flush on this. I just swapped out this front caliper. I got the line on. Like I said, we got everything pretty much assembled here to pretty much of an extent that this thing will be able to roll back out of here. We got these installed. I don't know if you've seen that. Everything is really nice and coming along. These are all labeled front left. Okay, now this bracket spins on here. I kind of find it best to, you know, break this here loose. All right, and then you got to move this out of the way because these have the bracket for the ABS sensors are part of the lines. So that's out of the way. And then loosen this after you get this broke loose because it helps hold it in place. Once you get that out, then you kind of need a wrench to hold the top of this here because it has a nut fitting. And then you'll need your, where is that? The 11. The 11 for the line. Gets that stuff tightened up. You'll get this in there. Now you see, this is going to go this way. So I've actually got to get that bracket spun on the line so that it's going this way and actually in the right direction, which it needs to come down like this to go on to the brake caliper itself. So I'm going to get in here and get this stuff unbolted. Like I said, 10 mil here. All right, then your 11 on your line right there. See, broke loose. Just give it a little bit, make sure they spin. Most of the time they're good. All right, I'm gonna get this off of here. I don't want to get no brake fluid on the camera, and we're gonna get this thing together. All right, so buckets here, got some stuff drained. We have our line installed, all snug tight. I got it turned back against over here. Everything's together. Just got to zip tie up this basically right here. Okay, that's really all you can do is just stick a zip tie. There's supposed to be a bracket right here off of this. Most of the time they're removed off of anything that I've ever had. So the front, both sides are done, drained through, nice clean fluid. You can see some of the dirty fluid that was coming out, and then over here is like some of the clearer stuff. So now we're going to get back here. We're going to knock out these rears, get everything bled through. I still got a couple things here to tighten up because we did get the rear sway bar on, and we'll get these wheels on and move on to the next part because we got some other stuff to do yet today. All right, rear hoses are pretty much just as the front. Break this loose. These are 10s back here, and then there's two 10s to pop it off. And then I'm not sure what we got here, but I think it's probably a 13 or a 14 or a 15 possibly. Yep, 15 on the brake line. So we're gonna get this one loose. These are labeled the left rear. Driver's side is the left side and it is the rear. So you get this on, hold it in place just like the front, and get it lined up. Let's get this line on. Just hold it. All right, so I got the passenger side rear on. I'm gonna take this here. I grabbed that one. Nope, didn't. It's need the 18. 17 was for back here. All right, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna turn that. That's gonna turn this line back and push it back and against. All right, now I'm gonna lock the line down like this. Get everything nice and tight. I just give it a little spray. Rinse her off. Wipe it down. Oh, nice dirt off of there. Pretty much what I do with every car. We're going to get some zip ties. We're going to zip tie this to that also. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to bleed this out, and we're going to flush it. All right. Because, you know, we're putting new lines on. We're going to flush out all the old brake fluid. Like I said, it's pretty brown looking stuff. I mean, if you look down here, you can see some of it right in here, nice and brown. The new stuff will be pretty much nearly clear. This bleeder's kind of tight. I'm pulling the bleeders out. I'm cleaning all them out, making sure they're good. General general brake maintenance. When I had the brakes off, I checked all my sliders. You know, they were all good. I just cleaned the rust off of these rotors. I'm planning to get other brakes. I'm sure I mentioned that before, but this is what we got at the moment, so that's what we're using. The stuff that I want to get, it's not stock, so we just gotta wait. I think they're saying December, hopefully. We need some rear control arms once they come in stock. The ones I want. Okay. So here's our bleeder. Just gotta take it. Clean it off. Alright, there we go. Now we just get a little old brake fluid on the threads. That way, you know what I mean? Brake fluid actually deteriorates or actually eat away rust on bolts. It seems to be like one of the best things for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this tightened back up, and then my camera guy's going to take the camera and turn it toward me a little bit, and he's going to go inside. He's going to pump this up. I'm going to set the camera over here off to the side so you can see what the fluid looks like and see what the difference is of the dirty stuff that's coming out when we first start to bleed this. Go ahead, give her a push one time and hold it. Well, we got a bunch of air that time, and fluid came out. All right, go ahead, pump it again. He's going to pump the brake pedal, average of 3 to 5 times, and then hold it. All right. And I'm just going to slowly open this out. It's actually this one here. This is the last one, and we already bled the whole system. You can go ahead and pump, sir. Still just a little bit of brown. Like I said, I'm gonna flush this stuff till I feel it's good and clear. Go ahead and pump it up. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. All right. One more. I believe we're good and clear here. Go ahead, pump it again. All right, so hopefully you can see the difference in that fluid right there. Nice and clear. Look at that. Beautiful. All right. So I'm going to close off the bleeder, and I'm just going to clean it off with some brake cleaner, and I'm going to replace this and top off my master cylinder. So all of my brakes are done, minus, you know, a couple small things. We got to zip tie some stuff. I'm going to take care of some other things down here. They had the fuel return set up like this, but we're going to be changing that. The fuel return is going to go directly into the canister. I'm going to get this. It was missing the bracket studs out of here. So we're going to take care of that, get that taken care of. And I got to tighten up my rear sway bar. So we're going to do that while we're in here. But that's pretty much going to conclude the installation of the RUSSEL brake lines, hoses, however you want to call them. Probably more like a hose. And a total flush of the brake system. So on to the next thing. Thanks for watching.